resumes. And now the details. I am Akan Usen. Over 3,000 Lagos youths have benefited from trainings provided by four different creative academies in collaboration with the Lagos State government to bridge identified skill gaps in the creative sector. Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Toke Benson Awoyinka, who stated this at the ongoing ministerial press briefing at Alausa Ikeja, noted that Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has also approved another set of trainings for over 5,000 young men and women to run for the next 3 years. Benson Awoyinka said the Sanwo-Olu administration is committed to making Lagos a top destination of choice for local and international investors in entertainment and tourism. According to her, the ministry is planning to host major art enthusiasts to a week-long of activities showcasing dance, drama, targeting over 5,000 creative and curious persons from Africa, as well as partnership with Lagos Tourism Niger branch for a trade fair mainly focused on hospitality, expected to generate 5 billion naira in sales for small and medium enterprises.
Our journey in the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture is a testament to the boundless creativity and potential of our nation. I'm filled with gratitude for the unwavering commitment and the passion displayed by our team, partners and stakeholders in advancing the cause of tourism, arts and culture. Let us carry forward the spirit of collaboration, innovation and inclusivity as we continue to transform challenges into opportunities and dreams into realities. Together we build a legacy of cultural excellence that enriches lives, inspires generations, and leaves an audible mark on the world.
The commissioner expressed government's commitment to the Lagos Film City project, promotion of water tourism, beach tourism through recovery of assets in Topo, Badagry, Ilashe, and eco-tourist beach resorts, with plans to hold an engagement forum with stakeholders in the hospitality sector to discuss initiatives, policies of government before the end of this month. Our correspondent at Diola Akindele reports that the ministry, during the year under review, received the solo driver from London to Lagos, Pelumi Nubi, and attended the 66th Annual Grammy Awards, recognizing the global impact of Nigerian artists and their contributions to the music industry, Nigeria's rich cultural heritage and vibrant music scene. The Lagos Island and the Ikeja Central Business Districts have been opened up for veritable businesses and private sector to tap into, as the state government has expended enormous resources to ensure a serene and conducive environment through beautification, painting, rebranding, reconstruction, and general uplifting. Special advisor to the governor and central business districts, Bola Olumegbon Lawal, who stated this while reeling out activities of the CBD in the last 1 year at the ongoing ministerial press briefing, hinted of plans to extend operations to Apapa, Surulere and Etiosa. In the year under review, Olumegbon Lawal said CBD officials impounded a total of 833 vehicles and 49 tricycles, arrested and prosecuted the offenders for illegal parking, obstruction, one-way, illegal U-turn, while 4 persons were arrested and prosecuted for assaulting operatives of CBD, and 2 operatives were disciplined by dismissal for extortion.
CBD collaborates with sister agencies like LASMA, NASEC, NASEMA, RRS, Tax Force, and Lagos State Fire Service to carry out enforcement exercise within the business district. The agencies ensure harmonization of those agencies operating within the business district to ensure synergy of purposes and reduce areas of friction among the enforcement officers. CBD, being the first responder, has always championed and coordinated management of various disaster and fire outbreaks within the business district.
Paul Lawal expressed the sincerity of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration to compensate victims of the Dosumu fire incident, noting that the government has just completed the enumeration exercise to identify those affected by the inferno, as well as provide comprehensive relief and rehabilitation measures to support the traders. Our correspondent Adela Kindele reports that the CBD leadership said the agency constantly collaborates with the Lagos State Waste Management Authority, LOMA, for efficient round-the-clock sanitation and cleaning of markets, as well as ensuring regular enforcement of no street trading policies of the state government. Lagos State government says it is committed to providing enabling environment, skills, and opportunities for children in the state to achieve their dreams. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu stated this at the 2024 Children's Day celebration, parade, and rally organized by the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education with the theme Advocates for Children, Policies and Actions that Protect and Support Children's Well-Being. The governor, who was represented by his deputy, Obafemi Hamzat, said his administration has continued to enhance the quality of education in the state while rehabilitating facilities and ensuring safety, especially with the ongoing installation of CCTV cameras in schools.
Also improved many existing schools by way of rehabilitation, completing over 1,500 classrooms and other accessories, which include building renovation and, of course, furniture provision. Through the Project Zero program, we have helped 11,957 children who are out of school get back to their studies with all the supplies that they ever need. Our new digital situation room is helping us to keep track of all our schools.
Hamzat, who said the state government will continue to partner stakeholders to improve the quality of education while addressing issues of out-of-school children, urged parents and teachers to always take proactive action in ensuring their safety. On his part, Commissioner for Basic and Secondary Education, Jamiu Ali Balogun, said Governor Sanwo-Olu's administration had invested a lot in education to secure the future of the state. Ali Balogun enjoined school children in the state to continue to challenge themselves and use education to use education to their advantage, while saluting teachers and parents for being role models to them.
The entire education family of Lagos State appreciates you for your passion and investment in the future of all our children of Lagos State, especially your strive at ensuring a level playing field to nurture and to grow their knowledge in pursuit of a better tomorrow.
The event, held at the Police College Ikeja, was attended by some members of the State Executive Council, top government officials, social groups, school children, among other stakeholders. Enugu State Governor Peter Mba says his administration is committing over 33% of this fiscal year's budgetary allocation to the education and well-being of children in the state. He made this known in a statement signed by his senior special assistant on mainstream media, Dan Umome, to mark the 2024 Children's Day. Governor Mba also said he is especially focused on protecting the rights of every child and making sure children of school age have access to high-quality basic education, which will inspire them to express their creativity in science, technology, art, and music, and make their voices heard in society. And now to the rest of the stories. The federal government says media organizations will now have access to single-digit interest loans through the Bank of Industry, BOI. Minister of Information and Orientation, Mohammed Idris, stated this at the third ministerial sectoral update at the National Press Center in Abuja. Idris urged media houses to develop bankable proposals to enable them benefit from the loans, which will be facilitated through the Ministry of Trade and Investment as well as the BOI. The single-digit interest loan offered by the government to media firms in the country came at a time when the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, jacked up interest rate from 24.75% to 26.25%. The Health Emergency Initiative has presented cash awards to winners of the inaugural First Responders Club essay competition. Speaking at the presentation, Senior Project Officer Chika Nadi, who said about 15 schools partook in the competition, noted that the initiative is to train younger generations on how to manage and sustain emergencies. Nandi said the agency has trained numbers of people across different clusters of society.
Today was actually the sequel event in respect to the essay writing competition that was held for most of our students across the different First Responders Club, which is an initiative driven to help us sustain the emergency response training that we carried out for students years back and still carrying out. So the competition was actually issued out to every school, and it was open to every school to send in their entries, using the specific topic that we had. And we had some selected judges from different fields that actually helped us to assess the entries that came in.
Also, CPR First Responder Training Lead Abigail Mperedem, who described Health Emergency Initiative as the closest to out-of-hospital emergencies, revealed plans to train people across the country. On this spot, the group marketing manager of John Holt Company, Solomon Eziana, said the company sponsored the competition as part of its corporate social responsibilities to train youths and not to blame. The Deputy Director of Programs, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Victor Oteri, who was represented by Micah Anwocha, presented the sum of 40,000 naira to Okechukwu Great, winner of the essay competition with 87.9 points. And now to foreign news. Several countries and global organizations have condemned the Israeli air attacks on tents housing displaced people in Gaza's southernmost city of Rafah that killed at least 40 Palestinians, including many children. The Palestinian presidency accused Israel of deliberately targeting civilians, joining a chorus of worldwide condemnation following the attack. Senior Hamas official Sami Abu Zuri called the attack a massacre, holding the United States responsible for aiding Israel with weapons and money. Meanwhile, Israel's top military prosecutor Yifat Yerushalmi described the attack as very grave and said an investigation will be conducted. Yerushalmi added that the Israeli army regrets any harm to non-combatants during the war. In our sports, Enugu Rangers has maintained its top spot in the Nigeria Premier Football League (NPFL) thanks to a commanding 3-0 win over relegation threatened by Yelso United at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium. Godwin Obaje scored a brace, scoring the first in the 41st minute and the second in the 66th, while Chiedozie Okori added the third goal 2 minutes later. The win ensured the 7-time champions maintain their 4-point lead ahead of reigning champions Eimba and Remo Stars. And that's all for the news at 6. Just before we go, please do not drive beyond specified speed limits. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X, Traffic Radio 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. On Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration engaged independent managers for the management of the Lagos theatres? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government's website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Over 3,000 Lagos youths have benefited from trainings provided by 4 different creative academies in collaboration with Lagos State Government to bridge identified skill gaps in the creative sector. Media organizations can now have access to single-digit interest loans from the federal government through the Bank of Industry, BOI. We also told you that several countries and global organizations have condemned the Israeli air attack on tents housing displaced people in Gaza's southernmost city of Rafah that killed at least 40 Palestinians, including many children. And in sports, Enugu Rangers have maintained their top spot in the Nigeria Premier Football League, NPFL, thanks to a commanding 3-0 win over relegation threatened by Yelsa United at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Olowoporoku. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good evening.
Timeliness begins with the letter T. We strive to maintain timeliness